Hey there, Mark Bowden here, expert in human behaviour and body language, and I'm here with you today to do an unboxing. This product, book, publication, card set, not quite sure what it is, came through to me from Martin Brooks, Body Language Decoder, the illustrations by Rachel Levitt-Ruiz, and I thought I would unbox this for you. First time I've ever seen this. I mean, I took it out the package when it arrived, but I hadn't actually looked in it to see what's in here. So I thought I'd show you what I think of this. Yeah, some other stuff on the back there. Looks pretty nice. Looks like it's going to be some kind of card set here with some illustrations. It's always generally pretty hard to do body language illustrations on the whole because, you know, an illustration is a still moment in time and body language is a moving image. It transitions, it collides with other images. And so it's always tricky to do the illustrations for these. So let's unbox it and see what we have. Nice hard kind of box here, straight in here. Body language decoder, got a little kind of pamphlet. There we go. Kind of nice illustrations so far, kind of simple, easy to look at, easy to get a sense of who we're looking at there. What do we got then? What can body language do for you? So I guess, let's have a quick flick through. Okay, looks like it's got kind of sections here, expressing interest, nervousness, power plays, confidence, that's always a useful one, connection, always a useful one. So it looks like some kind of booklet to kind of help you go through some aspects of nonverbal communication, conviction there as well. Yeah, okay, what to look for when you're going on a date, you've got a job interview, you're deciding who to vote for. Interesting. Okay, so how to read other people's body language in all kinds of situations. You're in a meeting, you're out with friends. Great, okay, so little booklet, and then this looks quite good. It's nicely packaged. Out come the cards. Look at these. These are rather beautiful. Let's just dig in. Let's get a card. Okay, what we got here? Wow, okay. Great illustration there. Looks very 30s modernist sculpture there. Postural retreat. Okay, so it's got, I see what this image is doing. It's showing somebody sitting forward and then a kind of a ghost image of them moving backwards. And it says postural retreat. You'll often hear people talk about owning a message that they are passionate about and are happy to be associated with. Postural retreat can occur as a result of the opposite. There's a whole bunch of other stuff on there as well, but I guess it's suggesting there that when you see a postural retreat, somebody isn't happy with owning what may be going on there. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, it's true when it's true when it's true. It's true when it isn't. Sometimes a postural retreat can be literally about backing off from somebody else's message as well, or some kind of situation. Sometimes you get postural retreat just because people can't sit upright anymore and they've got to kind of relax. Oh, look, here's something close to my heart here. Somebody standing behind a lectern there, giving some kind of speech, being watched by an audience, and it says here, truth slips. When we're being truthful, our body language usually matches what we're saying. Yeah, absolutely. We nod our head up and down when we agree and shake it from side to side when we do not. When we lie, however, sometimes the truth slips out in our body language. The body speaks the mind. And then it looks like it's going on to give the kind of the Nixon story. I'm not a crook. And shook his head as he insisted, I've earned everything I've got. Nixon was later to be proven to be lying. So yes, you're right. Sometimes people do say something positive, but they shake their head at the same time. Now, just so you know, that's not always because they're lying. There's all kinds of reasons. I won't go into why you won't get absolute congruence between a positive, what somebody's saying, and a shake or a nod of the head. However, look, I mean, let's do one more in just 1 second. But look, you can never explain body language with, a set of cards or even just one book or one class or one watching of a video. It's super complex, and there's so much critical thinking that has to go into it. But in order to be able to do the critical thinking, you do have to pick up as much information as you can in order to even start to approximate where to start thinking about. And so both of these absolutely are great places to start thinking about body language. Let's have a look at this. Well, let's have a look at this one. That's caught my attention. Looks like somebody biting their bottom lip there, I would say. And it says on the back, lip bite. When people speak passionately, they may worry that their emotions are getting the better of them and feel they need to pause and take a moment to assess how they're coming across. One way to do this is curling their lower lip over their bottom teeth and gently biting down. Yeah, so, often called a suppression or a retraction or a lip bite. Yes, it will often suggest that something is being held back, something is being stopped from being said. For some, though, it can be a pacifying gesture. So again, you have to look at baselines to get a sense of what does somebody normally do. Are they lip biting quite a lot anyway? I mean, sometimes, you get sore lips and that can cause pacifying to happen, or just maintenance. Sometimes people might do them because they're trying to maintain their look. Again, with any one signal, there are so many reasons why something can happen. But that's not to say that this is not a great start and a simple start. I actually really like, these are nicely made as well. I'm not sure quite how many cards there are, but there looks to be a lot. I like the simplicity of the illustrations so far. Looks like there's quite a lot of information on the back of each one. My guess is there's some kind of explanation as to how the author Martin Brooks thinks these should be used as well. And so I'm going to go through this and take a look. But as a first glance, like really solid, nice pack here that I would personally love, because I love to kind of, shuffle through stuff, go through it, be tactile with stuff, lay out images, make connections between ideas, purposeful walking, and additional touch handshake. Oh, that's yeah. Oh, I see. Yes, so this could be. I'm not going to read out what Martin thinks this might be about, but that looks to me like a suppressive gesture there on the top there. I'm never a big fan of that. That's not as comforting as people might expect that it might do. But people do it for all kinds of reasons. But I like to make the connections between pieces as well. And I think this is great. Unlike it's really hard with a book often to make the connections between stuff in real space because the pages are in order. Once you split the pages up, then for my kind of mind, you can start to arrange the narrative and the connections yourself, and that can be, for me, a lot of fun. Great gift for somebody who is either really new to body language and wants to get started in it, or actually somebody who's super interested in it and wants a new tool to mess around with to kind of, order their thoughts. Oh, look. Yeah, that's a great one. There. Hand clasp, hand pat, it says here. For me, that can be sometimes about sealing the deal. Often works really well at the end of some kind of meeting or arrangement. At the start of a meeting or arrangement, it can seem a little bit forward because you've cut off somebody's escape. So it can seem sometimes a little bit forceful. But yeah, and okay. And here it said, if you fall victim to this power play gesture. So, yeah, obviously it has alluded to the idea that this can at some point be a power play. Anyway, hope this has been interesting for you. Catch you around. Mark Bowden, expert in human behaviour and body language. See you now.